I don't know why they would do that to him. Basically, what I'm talking about is they're just making him a baby version of modern Sonic, which is not cool with me. I know some of you won't care because you got with the adventure games. But I play the classic games literally every day. This makes no sense. I don't even know why they're changing him. He was literally just edgy. Like, modern Sonic isn't really edgy. He's kind of just more of a smartass. But instead of making him, like the 90s version of him, they just made a baby version of Sonic. The CGI model was great, but his in-game model was just ugly. Plain ugly. Also, they couldn't for the remaster. They couldn't give fix classic Sonic to give him his superstars physics. The Sonic Generations remaster kind of sucks. Shadow Generations was great. Why didn't they just give him superstars physics? Also, let's be honest here. Amy barely showed up in the classic games. Barely. I mean, Mania was kind of okay. He was kind of, again, a baby Sonic. Not this over the top radical dude. Also, I think Mania is overrated. I don't know why they're toning down classic Sonic. Also, they're trying to retcon the classic games. The little animal Sonic saves. Yeah, they can't talk anymore. Also, they're trying to retcon Princess Sally out of the classic lore. Even though she's always been in the classic lore. She's even in the games, but nope, those are woodland creatures now. Like, what? That makes no sense. Also, classic Sonic's design. He's losing his edginess. Look at him. Light blue motherfucker. I don't really care about the shade of blue. That was just a joke. But his design, it's just disgusting. He just looks off all over. He just looks very wrong. Like, look up any 90s animated Sonic commercial and you'll see Sonic's personality. He's not this silent protagonist that silently laughs. Like, who is that guy? That is not 90s Sonic. I don't think classic Sonic should go shelved, but he just needs to be redone. He's just way too ugly. They should have given Amy her Fleetway shirt and Superstars as a skin. Also, why are they making Knuckles pink? I don't care about the shade of blue of Sonic, but outright making him a different color is just weird. They're even making Tails yellow, not a darkish orange like he's always been in the classic games. Also, this feels wrong. Even the promotion for most of the new classic games, they're just boring. One of them are just a bunch of kids running around. Will the adults say, "Hey, no running"? Like, what did I just watch? Also, Also, why are they so boring? Classic Sonic isn't as expressive as he was in 93 or 92. He looks weird. Also, we need to get Classic Amy out of there. Get her out. She's okay in the modern stuff, but just shoehorning her into a game that canonically makes no sense, considering that this is the first time Sonic and Amy have seen each other in a while. And also, it's just retconning Sonic Adventure. Cause the last time we saw Amy in Adventure, she was remembering Sonic CD. Like what? So it's not even harming the 90s games, it's harming the 2000s games too. Sega needs to stop being stubborn and give us an edgy classic Sonic. Like Greg Ray's or Toei Sonic or OVA. This is just outright. I just want a Sonic that's actually like the old games, not this babyified modern Sonic. And want to know something that pisses me off? Sonic Mania Adventures. Like, is that supposed to be Sonic? Like, he's just making a bunch of stupid faces and fighting Eggman. That's literally all he did. No dialogue. Even though the classic characters can talk. It's just Sega's too stubborn to hire Julia White. Even with their better pay grade they got from Shadow Generations. For the remaster, they couldn't just like reanimate and redesign classic Sonic. Like, this is just outright weird. Can't believe I'm saying this. But I do kind of prefer Sonic's 90s design over the modern design. This isn't fair, Sega. You're ruining a good character that's always been good. I'm running out of things to say, huh? Also, Sonic Origins. That shit was ass. In Sonic 3K, I got all the Chaos Emeralds, right? I didn't get Super Emeralds. It said I could turn into Super Sonic, right? I couldn't turn into Super Sonic. I pressed literally everything and it couldn't turn into Super. And I have 50 rings. This is some bullshit. Why can't Sega just get something right? Also, the classic games did have stories. What is this bullshit? People say the classic games never had story. Yeah, because you're reading the USA manual, you idiot. The Japanese manuals have the actual stories. Yeah, I know. I'm a fan of the USA design, but Japanese lore and all that. Like, I'm not a big fan of Mania Adventures. In my opinion, it kind of sucked. Why didn't they just, I don't know, fix him? Also, get Classic Amy out of there. Give me Bark the Polar Bear, Honey the Cat as playable characters, and Fang the Sniper as a good guy. Also, just annoying should never compose a classic Sonic game ever again. He should never compose a classic Sonic game ever again. Like, let him compose modern games, but the classics, get him out of here. Get T-Lopes. Have Juicinoi focus on the modern stuff. So they're not rushing out and making shitty games. This is so stupid. Sega's being idiots right now. Also, we need a remaster of Spinball, Knuckles Chaotix, and Sonic Blast in one game. Like, using the Superstars engine. Also, why does Classic Sonic now look like a mascot than his own character? Like, Classic Sonic used to be a jackass. Now he's like, hey Tails, let's do this. Oh yeah, you're amazing. The Fleetway comics is the perfect example of a good classic Sonic. He's never nice or never mean. He's kind of in between. Like, he's kind of a jerk, even though Sonic's always kind of been a jerk. Even OVA Sonic was a jerk. And that's a good representation of Sonic. Also, you know what? I like Sonic Superstars over Mario Wonder. Yep, you heard me. I say Superstars Classic Sonic, it's alright. Just have voice dialogue, and also please reanimate that intro. That intro looked like ass compared to Mania, CD, fuck, even the OVA. There were so many animation errors I saw in that intro and outro. So if someone's watching this, can you please reanimate that Sonic Superstars intro or outro, but in the Toei style instead of this ugly style that Sega got? I don't know why Sega didn't demand a new style of art or like better quality animation. Sonic CD got a better quality animation, and the animation wouldn't even be seen. It was compressed, and they still animated a whole cutscene with fluid animation instead of this bullshit where Sonic's like, "Hey Tails, we better fly off." Dope. Also, why do people like the OVA Sonic voice? Let's be honest. The only reason people like the OVA Sonic voice and Jason Griffin is because they both voiced the anime version of Sonic. You only care about them because they voiced Sonic in an anime version. You don't care about their performance. You just care because of the version of Sonic. You don't care about their voice performance. I don't like, you better stop it. Sonic and Tails sound like they're congested in the OVA. Jason Griffin is. Sonic sounds like a serial killer. That's me being honest. Anyways, I'm done. Say good for watching this. You better fix them.